that no further harm will come to the Commonwealth. I believe that good will always overcome evil. Justice will prevail today.
No, alright. I'm guessing this is what we do. Use to get over there. Now, facilities management terminal. Tony Delano. Unit tasks. Decommissioned. Scrap retrieval aborted. Unit PT-37 repairs ongoing. Okay. Now here's a question. When we launch ourselves on this thing, are we going to suddenly get a whole bunch of attacks? Like from those things? Ada, come on. Well, on the one hand, we can always drop down. Ready to go? Here we go. Now, that looks like a live wire, so don't touch that. You should move over there, just in case. And more duct tape. Fuel. And Ada.
Use this.
Let me out.
Use this.
Close that. Forfeiture. Hey, Mr. Gutsy model. Forfeiture terminal password. Alright, about that. Holding block A watch a station. What's it here? They're offloading another set of subjects to us today. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here, but since they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries, I can only assume they're the worst society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners would have been better off serving their time elsewhere. Oh. I'm starting to hear rumors around the block that I don't like. Esteban told me that he overheard 2 of the eggheads saying that the prisoners are having the brains cut out of their heads or something like that. I know that the brass is running experiments on these inmates and that they were pretty intense, but I didn't know they were literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country and protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep it to myself for now. Oh. So that's where the Robobrains are coming from. The rumors floating around the block are getting worse. One of our informants said that the prisoners are talking about rioting. If the things that they are saying are true, that inmates are getting dissected and the parts used for robots, I almost can't say that I blame them. Esteban said we should go right to Gamma 9 status, but I don't want to push the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I've decided to take this all the way to the top and meet with General Rawlings. Criminals or not, these experiments are wrong and they need to be stopped before it's too late. Now we're getting something interesting. Broderick got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they have him scrubbing toilets at some backwater listening post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block and I initiated Gamma 9 status. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended and everything is back to normal. The brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section and everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lousy inmates? I told Broderick he needs to fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would have expected him to understand that the needs of the many outweighed the needs of the few. Oh. Broderick. Raymond Esteban. Huh. All right. And what can be found in Forfeiture?
That's a museum quality piece.
Yes, indeed. Well, about this. I guess this is where the prisoner stuff went to. Property storage lockup. Remote door control. Open door. Well. Nice. Robot parts model. Nice. Fusion cores. Yeah. One thing that Bethesda should have done was given the option to recharge them and just not made fusion cores so freaking plentiful. I don't have them all on me at the moment, although I have 12. I only came with like 4 or 5 of them. I didn't think I'd need them. I'm down to like 60-70% fusion core, so yeah. Well, this is where the prisoners are. Sweet. about this.
That's it.
Got some medics.
Nice.
Oh!
Opening fire. Time for you to perish. Are you ready, sir?
Wow. I figured as much. There'd probably be at least one of them.
Good riddance.
Yep. Robobrains. So let me guess, the Mechanist is probably some master criminal.
Sweet.
Really? Super Sledge? Oh, that's so irritating. Yep, shoot the body
Nice.
before you go in. On the one hand, this will give us lots of experience. And there we go.
Yes. That's it. Got it.
And right there.
Got it.
Take them down. That takes care of that.
Yes.
Nope, nope.
Nice.
Well, 14 experience for every lock. Does add up.
Sweet.
Alright. This is... Yeah, this is pretty much death row. Except with all the death row appeals and... So... Yep. Protectron model. Nice. Medical observation terminal. Cell door malfunction. Please notify security and initiate lockdown protocol. Subject A22. 34-year-old male. History. Convicted of serial killings in the DC area. Not to be visited alone. Security personnel required for all interviews. Evaluation. A22 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. We've been giving him a high protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. It shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for the procedure is no longer at risk. A53. Age 48, female, history, convicted for arson. Burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead. Only approached when sedated. Evaluation, family medical history of dementia. Brain health is likely to decline or skew data. Recommended for termination. A57. Convicted for murder of a waitress. Prone to sudden bursts of violence. Recommend subject be restrained at all times or sedated. Evaluation, highly emotional. Currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. Asselford is starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. A72. Convicted of second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Subject displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics. Slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Asselford to evaluate for treatment. A57 almost sounds like Jezebel. History. Ex-military. Convicted of second-degree manslaughter. Assault resulting in hospitalization and later death of the victim. Evaluation. Subject is highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound. Approved for candidacy. Yeah, but that. Alright, but that. And we got a stealth boy. Here's a question. Is that two-way glass or one-way? Nope. The prisoners can see through. Alright, stand back.
Find anything useful?
No, blood taps. Medics. Yeah, I bet this. Brain extraction terminal. DIV-03BE93. Once again, thanks to equipment failures, we are getting pretty backed up in this department. The brain extractors were never made to operate at this capacity. I think we've been running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a popped blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull, or the hydraulics in the pulling arm seize up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed and the brain is pulled too early. Hope that Ciruletti doesn't yell at us again. This really isn't our fault. Let's look at this. Womack over in sanitation made an offhand comment that his job is having to grab what was left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace felt wrong. Then, not a day later, I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel from the assembly division. They asked me if pulling the brains from our test subjects' heads ever bothered me. I told them that it didn't. I'm not sure why some of the people on this project are having problems with what we're doing. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. Alright about that. Moldy food. Yeah. Most of the food in this place, in this Commonwealth, should be moldy if it's not been fresh. Psycho. Wow. Alright, came in this way. So did we actually... into septic? Alright, so yeah, we looked at that terminal. Cerebral reconditioning robot parts. And reconditioning transcript. Extraction successful, no damage. Original age and gender 34 male. Hello, can you understand me? What? Who? Who is that? Where are you? I can't see. Oh my god, what have you people done to me? Calm down, calm down. I can't feel my body. I can't feel anything. What's going on? Please, this is horrible. A22, if you don't calm down, I'll have to turn you off. Turn me off? You mean kill me? For the love of God, tell me what hell you've done. Terminating A22, subject 2 unstable. A57, possible frontal lobe damage. Original age and gender 22, female. You are designated unit A57, understood? Yes, A57 ready to accept commands. Excellent, A57. Initiate command diagnostic Zeta. Understood. This is taking too long. Please respond. Error. No command was provided and awaiting unit designation. Damn it. I think this one's short term. A shot to hell. Dump it in the furnace and let's try another. This is the 30th female. Alright, do you have any memories before your service at this facility? Negative, ma'am. Are you certain? Do a deep scan of your memory banks. It's been reported that you are acting irregularly. Scanning now. Please stand by. Error. Unknown fragment detected. Error. What? This can't be real. My arms, my legs, they're gone. What's wrong with me? Switching off. Aha. There it is. That was quadrant A something in the temporal lobe. Can we get a tech in here to clear out the long term and tell them to stop being so sloppy about it? And the last one. A124. Extraction successful, no damage. Recording now. Repeat that again. I said that if you don't put me back in my body, I'm going to kill you. Then everyone else in this place. Interesting. You do realize that you're simply a brain attached to a focal interface, that you don't have the capability to perform these actions. I don't care. I'll find a way, and when I do, you'll be the first to die. Wonderful, simply wonderful. The lack of your original body doesn't disturb you? No, it doesn't matter. Whatever it takes, I'll end all of you. Switching off. Excellent. As soon as we flush the long and short term, this one will be ready. Recommend sending it along to Rawlings' tactical team as soon as it's fitted in a chassis. Could that one be the Mechanist? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Wow. There's a lot of brains in here. they're long dead. Alright, about that. Alright, so they were wheeled down this into there. They either went that way or that way. Cerebral reconditioning, brain extraction. Then they went around the loop. Alright. Robobrain assembly and the incinerator. And we got a quantum Robobrain. And that would be the incinerator.
Nice try.
And whoa. Oh wow. Let's repair Ada.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Yep. Robobrain production terminal. And view batch status. Contamination detected in the extraction room. Please notify. Batch 1 decommissioned. Simulation, extraction, analysis, insertion, assembly completed. Batch number 2 decommissioned. Hardware updates and modifications. Updated visual cortex connections for, okay. Security door control. Open door. And this is where Robobrain torsos are been assembled. Alright. And fitted with brains. Brains. Lots of brains. So many frickin' brains. It's a braingasm of epic proportions. Oh! And what do we have over here? And yeah. Alright, let's head back that way. What are we at for ammo? Ammo 1900. Well, how about that? Yep. Okay. Come on, Ada.